Hello again, everybody. Today's episode of Common Ground will be a little different because it won't be about a specific area where there's political debate. Rather, it will be about the intersection of the media and politics. The media are a curious institution because of how much variety exists in it. When someone references abortion, you know what they mean, but when someone mentions the media, some ambiguity still remains. Do I mean the mainstream media like CNN, MSNBC, and Fox News, or am I including online sources? As a result, to eliminate as much ambiguity as possible, I'll attempt to just discuss the mainstream media slash major news outlets when I say, quote, the media. Now that clarity has somewhat been established, let's proceed. Trust in the media has never been fantastic. Americans have always recognized that some bias exists in most all media outlets, but since the 2016 election, trust in the media has plummeted and is at a scary number. According to a Gallup poll, media trust in 1976 was at 74%. In 2016, Gallup reported that media trust was at 32%. That is a horrifyingly small number. Additionally, according to a more recent poll in mid-2018 by SurveyMonkey and Axios, 72% of Americans believed that news sources reported news that was fake, false, or purposely misleading. This number included 92% of Republicans, 79% of independents, and 53% of Democrats. Additionally, the issue doesn't just pertain to the mainstream media. According to Gallup, 76% of Republicans, 71% of Democrats, and 75% of independents believe that there is inaccurate information online that must be addressed. Now, I'm going to show another Gallup poll that shows that over 90% of people believe that there is some issue with the media in many categories. I'll rattle off a few of them here. The owners of news outlets attempting to influence the way stories are reported, news organizations being too dramatic or too sensational in order to attract more readers or reviewers, too much bias in the reporting of news stories that are supposed to be objective, too much bias in the selection of what stories news organizations cover or don't cover, more news sources reporting from a particular point of view rather than being neutral, not enough investigative journalism to uncover important facts, and news organization reporting information that they think is accurate but turns out to be inaccurate. That's clearly very, very problematic. Now, it's clear that it's not too much of a partisan issue. Those of you who are naysayers will argue that many Democrats believe there isn't an issue in the media, and I guess I understand what you mean. However, this is a misleading statement. If I said that many Democrats supported a certain position and their support amongst Democrats was at 53%, then I would be wrong. However, this is not a political issue. The fact that more than half of all Democrats think that large problems exist in the media still proves that large problems exist in the media. As a result, we need to find ways to resolve this. Clearly, banning the media would be a horrible and very anti-democratic and authoritarian action. Therefore, we need to influence the media and change it. The problem of money is what is fueling this issue in the media. The media are out to make money, which is understandable as they are businesses and thus create stories to cater to their audiences. Fox News knows it has a largely Republican audience, and CNN and MSNBC know that their audience is largely made up of Democrats. Therefore, I propose that we all attempt to watch news sources that claim to be objective on both sides and consistently point out their biases. If large percentages of Americans start watching media sources that claim to be unbiased but really aren't, then those sources will change and become unbiased. If Republicans and Democrats both watch CNN and Fox News in equal numbers, then those sources cannot annoy half their audience. In conclusion, the media has to change. They are clearly a necessary institution, but large problems exist today. Trust is low and hostility has increased. However, there is still hope. The media can be reformed. Thanks for watching.